you got you got to be esoterically strapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I just realized that. Well, I knew it. I thought I was esoterically strapped, but I was using the wrong stuff. I didn't know my sciences. So like then I started getting to open up to my sciences. I was like, oh, okay, the reason that this happened was this. Okay, now I know how to move in order for like my energy not to harm somebody. Because I already know if I allow them to go that way, I might not physically harm them, but you know what I'm saying? Those defenses are up. So it's helped a lot. I'm conscious with what I'm doing.
That's good. So where do you see 2023 just started? Where do you see music being this year? Not 5 years. We ain't gonna do that.
Well,
We're talking about 2023.
If you want me
What
to,
needs to happen this year for
if you want me to keep it 1,000 with
That's
you,
all we want you to keep it.
I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew. Like, you don't. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't even trying to perform. Like I was, I'll do it on the internet. Da 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 da. I say, fuck it. I'm gonna stay celibate until I perform in 5 countries. Nigga, next day, oh, this is how you go to a concert. You know, house party still hit me up. Okay, I guess, fuck it. I got the funds. What's the excuse? I go. I feel like I killed the hell out of that performance. You feel me? I made the crowd really feel it, and then I'm just realizing how powerful I am more and more whenever I do it the right way. So for me to tell you, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I might be short-sighting myself, to be honest.
I'm not mad at that answer at all. It's probably the first time I've heard that, and it might be one of the realest answers, because, you know, some people like, you know, I need to do this. But, you know, you don't know right now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you taking it day by day.
Yourself for elevation as well.
He can't hear you on the mic, bro.
Exactly. Just giving myself room for elevation, because I don't want to say I'm going to perform in Washington. But, you know what I'm saying? It might happen. I'm going to go for everything. Any opportunity I get, I'm going to go for it 100%.
So, when you're at your lowest, or even when you're just not feeling it, what keeps you motivated?
As in,
like, shoot, everything you dealt with, you know, you said you had to deal with, you know, a case with the police and stuff, you know. So talk a little bit about that, and how did that not break you down, and what motivated you to keep going? My
case, this is whenever I started realizing there was more to life than just the physical. We started a group called Youth versus Injustice. It was the youth, so we had kids with Republican or rebel flags in a window, and then we had some kids that were like looking at Antifa stuff like, oh, this is cool. We had both of those groups in the chat coexisting, asking questions like, okay, well, I don't know why y'all do this. Oh, that's why y'all do that. Just asking questions, getting to know each other, and realizing that they're more similar than they are different. We go to the protest in Austin after the George Floyd stuff happened.
He was out there too.
My homie spray painted the Capitol, and I did as well. So then they hit me with.
Saw that right through.
Yeah, it was. It actually happened because they started putting their knee on his back, and then everybody was like, "Didn't we just tell y'all not to do that?" So everybody started getting rowdy and riled up. But yeah, just. Oh, they tried to say I tried to take his gun, things of that nature. They said I started the riot, whole 9 yards. So I was facing 3 felonies and 4 misdemeanors.
Yeah, that's tough.
They threw the whole book at me. But it opened my eyes, like, as in staying motivated and things of that nature, I've never really had that problem with the music stuff.
And for the ones that are not familiar, the ones, you know, that are overseas listening to this or out from a different city or state, where's the Capitol building at? Where is that? What city?
It's in Austin, Texas. Okay. So like Capitol.
What area?
Downtown.
Downtown.
So it's the middle of downtown, and then it's this long street that leads to it. This big long street.
Police station is not too far from
No. I ain't even gonna speak on that. I ain't even gonna speak on that. But yeah, those situations made me realize, I was like, all right, damn, my voice got some power. And then I found out I'm a life path number 3, things of that nature. Just, oh, this what this mean. But as in me just tapping in with like the African side of it, like now my eyes really
are open,
starting to pop open.
That's what's up, man. You know. So what was the benediction in that situation? You know, how did you overcome that?
Fighting, honestly fighting. Every time it seemed like, they're going to try to go light on you with the case, or you need to stay out of trouble, you need to stay away from the protest, I would like go back out there and garner support and tell my story. Actually, 2 days after I got out of jail, there was $10,000 in my GoFundMe.
That's a blessing.
And it was like congressmen and women getting DMs about my case. Because it's like, that's how many people. I became a medic after the Capitol thing happened, but they watched me for a month. They like stalked me for a month.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing I've had, biggest hurdle, overcoming those trust issues. But the plus is I'm really able to see through people when I'm bringing them in. Like, I can really scout them.
Man, that's I like that, man. You know, I definitely like the bounce back.
Right.
Because it's definitely as we've witnessed, all of us have witnessed, some people have pretty much given up, you know, and they don't even want to, they just think, especially after that situation, speaking on George Floyd and all that, it was a tough time, one of the toughest times for our community, especially out here in Austin. And I think it was one of the maddest, angriest times where, you know, everybody was on the edge. So, you know, I definitely commend you for not falling off that cliff, because, you know, it sounds like you was pretty much teeter-tottering on that situation.
Oh, yeah, it definitely was. That song, Gangsta Heaven,
yeah,
the one I performed, all of that was true.
Okay.
Like,
you got a music video for that one? You feel like you're gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a music video for it. I haven't decided who I'm gonna. Do y'all do music videos?
Yeah. We can push you into the right direction. We got plenty of people, you know, that definitely can get you.
I got an esoteric music video getting made right now, but that one is more so that's what I'm actually here to do. I'm here to heal the collective warrior. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So like my music might have like I got a song for Divine Feminine that I'm writing right now. Just basically calling out the BS. You got to call out the BS first thing first. And then second thing, you got to like really see the positivity that comes from it after you get over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what all my music says. Now it's getting to the point where I'm actually knowing how to aim it at certain things. Okay. Like I might mess around and make a song fighting the addiction spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, kind of like what's that Kendrick Lamar song, Sing About Me? Yeah. You know, at the end of that song, he has a whole prayer. That's the type of energy I'm coming on. And it's not so much of, turn the other cheek. It's like, look, carry that energy. If somebody does something to you, you know what I'm saying? You got to defend yourself.
Transfer somewhere in other aspects, in other elements.
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
doesn't always have to fight force with force.
Right.
But we can
You can heal the problem. I see you're trying to heal.
Exactly.
That's good for you.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing, trying to heal those particular issues while also healing the warrior. Because a real warrior never going, you know what I'm saying? You'd rather be a warrior in the garden than, you know, a gardener in the war. So for people, I try to get them to understand that a lot of times that they think this is anger coming over them, it's really anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you were so angry that you need to go get a gun and shoot somebody. But no, if you was really honest with yourself, you was just worried about getting your ass beat. That was anxiety.
Man, I feel that.
So
what's the best advice someone has given you about the industry as you're chasing this dream? And why do you feel that advice is necessary? My
brother gave me 2 tidbits of advice. He said karma's real. Like, he said karma's very real. And then he also told me that I'm a golden boy. You know what I'm saying? So that confidence coupled with knowing karma real. Because everybody has those dark thoughts, but are you really going to do it if you know it comes back to you? Yeah. If your kids going to have to deal with it, are you really going to do it? So,
I like that.
Generational curse is real. I'm trying to break mine.
What do you wish you knew then that you know now?
Before my brother passed, I wish I would have knew that you can have confrontation and still show that you care. Like, you can have a healthy confrontation. I wish I would have known how to confront people. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be mad at myself. I had a lot of guilt about that, but I was also doing drugs heavy then too. I didn't even really see. Oh, you do that? Oh, okay, cool. Like, as long as you do it and you're not going nuts with it. But if I was in a healthy spot, I would have been like, nah, all them shits are bad.
Yeah.
But since I was mentally fucked, I couldn't even. I'm like, yeah, bro, do what you got to do. But be cognizant of what you're doing while you're doing it.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense, man.
That's one thing I wish I would have known, how to confront certain things in me and in other people.
So, what networking tools have you worked on this far? Or what are you working? What do you want to work on to get better at networking with artists or anybody?
I want to get better at navigating that particular scene in person, because I can go in there and get all the contacts of everybody I need to get a contact of, but like, I can't even pretend to have fun at the shows. Really, I'd be up there, all right, we here for square business. Perform, have fun, and then, so that I feel like that's what I need to work on, as in networking. Because I know how to network like a businessman, you feel me? Like, I know not texting y'all, I was a little bit late, not texting y'all and keep y'all in the loop of why I'm running late, that's keys, y'all.
Yeah, communication.
Exactly, so I got the networking from the business side of the house. Now I need to learn how to operate on the social side of the house.
Hey, that's what's up, man. So, what's next? Like, what do you got coming up next? I heard some unreleased music that you played me.
Right.
So, what, far as musically and personally, what do you have next?
I have a Good Man EP coming out. So the Good Man song I just showed you, and then that song coupled with some Afro beats. It's an Afro beat song talking about the collective warrior, or like wanting to give up on yourself and then realizing like you can do it. And then the Divine Feminine song.
Okay.
So that's what I got coming up on the musical side.
Any dates on them, or just whenever you feel like it?
I can't even really put a date on it. I work 6 days a week right now.
Okay.
6 days a week, 12-hour shifts.
Okay.
So I'm like, the money side of the house, I'm getting it squared away so I can.
For sure.
If I feel like I got to do it, I'll do it. Like, I would have skipped the line because I submitted late. I would have paid $75 and did it.
So hey, you here though? You know how you see how the universe works.
Right. I didn't even have to pay you. Slot just opened up.
Boom.
I ain't even looking at my phone this quick all day. Hold up.
That's how it go, bro. You know, the universe is real.
Real talk.
So last question. How do you define success, and what makes you keep success?
I think what defines success is like doing what makes your soul sing. And how you keep success is like basically building around that. So for example, music makes my soul sing. In order to build around that, there's a certain amount of skills I need to get, like how to speak to people, how to do like conflict resolution, things of that nature. That's how you really maintain it. Those are pillars for your success. Anybody can be successful. It's just how they define it.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it whenever dudes are spitting at females. Like, it's a fat dude, chubby, you know what I'm saying? He got some nice shoes, but he don't really take care of himself. Yeah. But in his mind, he's that guy working a 9 to 5. Like, he really feels like that guy. He gonna pull her. And then, you know what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I might not feel as confident because I feel like I'm supposed to be, or I feel like I'm not putting in work where I need to be putting it. Now that I'm putting in that work, I feel like I'm that guy and I'm about to be that guy even more.
You belong.
Yeah, I belong. Figuring out where your energy belongs. Are you investing in the right things? Success is really just a feeling. Like, if you invest in what you're supposed to work on, you feel that's what you're supposed to do in this world, you invest time and energy into it, your confidence is going to shoot up. And then eventually, you get to that end goal.
Hey, man, I like that answer, man. You know, it's been a pleasure, man. Chopping it up with you. Let everybody know where they can find you on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Your Instagram, all that.
All of it, Astrul Walker, a.k.a. Starlight Stepper. You know what I'm saying? Astrul Walker.
Let them know how to spell it, too, if they don't know how to spell it.
ASTRULWALKER. That's Instagram, Twitter. My YouTube is just Astrul, ASTRUL.
There it is, man. Astrul, it's your boy J Money. My boy B-Dub is beside me, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate Royal Family. And this is edutainment.
Edutainment.
You know? Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's to you, bro. Stay blessed.
Yes,
and
sir.
Stay on your grind, G.
That shit was fire.